Hi dear students, I try to give you a short summit about the project Reparatur der Zukunft, Future Repair or Repair of the Future. As you want to know it, it's started with the project of the cultural radio Österreich 1, Ö1, which is an official public radio. Based mainly on music programs, educational programs about science, about culture, about philosophy, and so on. And the whole year 2020 will be dedicated to questions about the future, questions about how shall we live, how could we live in the future, which ideas, which new projects are existing in Austria. So we, the Austrian Radio, did an open call for ideas, which is also called for Reparatur der Zukunft. You find it online. These are about 90 projects, mainly from young people. Some examples, a kind of smartphone for blind people who is connected with a sensor on the shoes to scan the direct environment of the person, or a network done by young refugees, for young refugees in Austria, about finding jobs, about finding friends, finding networks for cultural activities, and so on. Then, for example, there's a garden project in St. Pölten with different generations doing public gardening. Or for example, also how to say, a living project in a housing project in Linz, in a house which was rented by young people, and they live together with different generations, with a children garden, with shops, and so on, caring for old people. So you find on the website, sorry about just in German, different ideas presented with some of them very nice short videos. So it's really worth to have a look at them, to see these persons with wonderful ideas. And my festival in late October this year is based in the Kunsthaus Graz, is connected with some of very important partners in Graz, which is also the FHSchlag Joanneum, which is the technical university, which is the medical university, for example, and also a health tech hub based in Graz, all of them with their research projects on, let's say, the future of our society. So what we try in this festival is to offer the audience in Graz, young people, older people, all generations, again, offer them a kind of glimpse in different aspects of the future, of referring to their own life, because health, nutrition, sustainable nutrition, sustainable growing of vegetables and fruits, and so on, alternative mobility ideas, everything you and we are always discussing or often discussing about how will the future be under a necessary climate change, for example. Also this will be a very important issue on these 4 days, late October. So all these topics will be presented, discussed in small meetings, in the possibilities to meet person to person, for example. Yeah? So different formats of another festival, let's say, not a party festival. We will also have a wonderful party with FM4 together, but it shall be a festival on 4 days, which give the people in Graz a kind of good spirit for being brave to correct some things in their own life, to think about how are we living together in our house, how are we using electricity, how we are treating the environment, for example. And we will also, referring to the actual corona crisis, we will have some main topics, which is on the first day, on Thursday, discussions about the big issue health, the big topic health. Then we will also have a main focus on how will we live together, what are new forms of living together, sharing goods, for example, and so on. And then we will have on Friday, we will have an opening. On Saturday, there will be a big forum for everyone in Graz, given the possibility to meet actors of different important topics. People who have small projects, small institutions, small let's say farming houses, where they try to work on a sustainable future. This will be around 40 partners who will be present their ideas in this Bürger Forum. And then for you, as the students of Karl Stocker and his wonderful team, I think it's important to think about how to communicate these important topics in a sense which is not like a teacher, which is not academic, in a sense how it makes fun to think about your own future and how to change some things in life. Yeah, think about consumption, think about health and so on. As I told you before, you will find in the concept, which is maybe translated by the Joanneum, for you to see. It's a rather long concept for the market of the future. I called it market for the future because the traditional market in Austria, which is exists since, I don't know, 1,000 years, the weekly markets where you can get mainly food products. On the countryside, you also in Graz, for example, the land Markt, wonderful market where the farmers are coming and presenting their products, not always bio, but some of them present bio products. The market is a kind of exchange place also for opinions, for ideas, for personal views and so on. So I like the idea to connect it with the idea of a market. My first concept, which was planned much bigger on the technical university, having the whole building involved in presentations and discussions. I thought about starting with the entrance to the technical university with a big, wonderful food market where things are going to be cooked, where bioproducts are presented, where the farmers are, and so on. So to move into this also very serious future topic through a, let's say, normal food market. So for the communication, I think it's really important to think about not like with a normal festival, you communicate the big highlights, the great acts, I don't know, you communicate Rihanna, for example, but we are not dealing with Rihanna. We are dealing with serious discussions and topics which could be also presented in an easy way, in a light, easy, accessible way. So the communication, I think, should be based on my and I hope our ideas about 4 days of reshaping our future, playing with these tools, these different tools, and say, okay, there were 4 days of really exciting experiments and how to say, also challenging discussions, but also ideas you take with you at home. So let's play with these tools. Let's play also with the corporate identity of the Österreich 1 project, Reparatur der Zukunft. It's a nice sujet, I think. And yeah, let's play with it. And I hope we see each other soon again. Have a nice day. Stay tuned.